Congratulations to those young people for taking a stand and pushing the issue of youth unemployment. Really.
Well, hello everybody, I'm from Manchester and I'm glad to see the weather is living up to Manchester's reputation. But although it may be raining outside, we're warm in our hearts because we're here for something which is really important, and we're here to say that this government has to change its course. That this government has to start looking after the people who create the wealth of this country, which are the workers. That's us. Now, no one can say that ATL is quickly moved to anger. It took us 127 years to go on strike. But on the 30th of June, we were there alongside the NUT, UCU and PCS to defend our pensions. And we will be there on the 30th of November if the government continues to say it's negotiating but refuse to negotiate, if it continues to refuse to give us a valuation or refuses to give us any information on which we can negotiate. The government's behaviour with our pensions has been a disgrace. And if the Labour Party on the 30th of November doesn't support the actions of public sector workers, teachers, lecturers, nurses, council workers, if it doesn't support our action to defend our pensions, then the Labour Party will be a disgrace too. Now, I want to talk today about teachers, and I want to talk today about who my members teach, which is our young people. Do you know 1 in 5 young people are unemployed? If you filled up every Premiership football stadium in the country with unemployed young people, there'd still be 20,000 waiting outside who don't have a job. And in one of the richest countries in the world, that's the disgrace. Because if you're young and you have no future and no hope of a future and no hope of decent work and a job and all the decent things in life that you see others have and you want, if you have no hope, then you have no investment in society and you will reject it. And that's what happened in the riots. You know, it gets really difficult for teachers to tell young people to work hard and get a good job when there are no good jobs to be had for young people. And this government, through its cuts to Short Start and through its abolition of the EMA, is declaring war upon the future of our country, and it's a disgrace. And why am I, a teacher's leader, talking about the economy? Well, because actually the same old cliche holds true, it's the economy stupid. We live in the 6th wealthiest country in the world, and yet we have one of the largest gaps between the rich and the poor. And it is that gap between the rich and the poor which causes the long tail of educational underachievement in our country. We live in a country where 20% of working people in full-time work don't earn enough to eat and to pay the bills. It is a disgrace that we live in such a divided and unequal society, and that means that young people, poor young people, don't achieve. So I'm standing here today as a teacher, as a lecturer, and someone who wants to speak out for the youth of this country and say they deserve better and we deserve better. Thank you.